So in this video I am going to show with you the easiest way to close every sales call, and this is what I found, and I don't know is there any method or technique that can close every sales call. So first of all, break down what a sales call basically is. So you see, a sales call is basically someone booking an appointment or a call with you, and they want to know more information regarding your product or services. Okay, and the way you book any call or appointment is by getting attention and then converting that attention into basically booking. And before you book calls, you have to basically get them to show up, and when they show up, then you will do what I'm about to tell you. So you see, the easiest way to close every sales call is to not prioritize sales and prioritize service. So service over sales, right? And if you like take any sales call with the intention of selling, and like not trying to understand your prospect mind and what his main problem is, then you are like gonna struggle a lot. And I see this all the time, like sales is not a numbers game, it's like a skills game. And yeah, in outreach you have to like basically do a lot of volume, but in sales I think it's more about having the right skills than about like volume and numbers. And the the two things that causes like when you are selling, all selling is like change. Okay, and you can argue that selling is this, selling is that, but if we just combine all words, then selling is basically change. Okay, and what are the two drivers of basically that causes a human being to change? These two like drivers that causes a human being to change are basically pain first of all, and the second is fear of future pain. And if you can like make them feel the pain in the sales call, and basically tell them, and not tell them but show them how the future might look like if they did not solve this problem and they stay in the status quo and the problem remain unsolved, then what the future pain might look like. And if you like just tell, if you just like crank pain and not show them not let them like increase the fear of future pain, then you are not going to like close a lot of sales. And your tonality, the way you ask the question is also important. And I see a lot of sales people who have bad tonality, and they don't know in which questions to which tonality to use, and this creates a lot of mess, because your basically your tone is how the prospects interprets the meaning behind everything you say and every question you ask. And that's why like I found that I'm like if I want to become a great salesman, then I have to like focus on my tonality, my body language. And your body language pretty much affects your tonality, right? It's just how like this work. Okay, and a lot of people like do mistakes in sales, like they ask logical questions, but human beings, every buying decision is basically based on emotions, not logic. So why would you ask logical based questions? If you ask logical based questions, then guess what, you are going to get logical based answers, right? And human being make decisions on logic or emotion. It's emotion, right? So like it does not make any sense to ask logical questions, but still a lot of people don't get it, and they keep asking emotional logical questions and not basically asking emotional questions. And a lot of salespeople are like terrified to make their prospect feel the pain, and it's hard for them. But if you genuinely want to help your prospect, then like make them feel pain. Okay, don't be like terrified. And a lot of people are like just crazy. because you see, sales is not a numbers game, it's the game of having the right skills, and it's a skill that can take you hundreds, and if not hundreds then thousands of hours to master, but higher master you will never go hungry again. And in questions you don't want to like ask basically questions that are that you that your prospect know that you want that answer. And you should not ask questions that are intentionally designed to basically make sales for you. And your prospects are very genius and they are smart, they are like not fool. Okay, so stop doing these tactics, these things. And I can tell you that every sales call that I have taken, I have not closed like every one of them. And you are not going to close every person. That's just like just accept that. That's how things work. You can't close everyone because some people are not going to buy from you, and you can't persuade all people. And your job as a salesperson is to help them make that decision. Okay, find out the problem and basically help them fit their problem with your solution. And that's how you close every sales call. And in a start you have to do the numbers game to get good at sales, but after a certain point you absolutely don't have to like do the numbers game. You should not focus on volume and instead focus on having the right skills and master these basically three things. First of all is your tonality, and second one is your body language, and third one is how you ask the question and what questions you ask. And I think I pretty much don't have any sales script, and even if I tried to have scripts in the past but it did not work. And if you are like sales script just did not work, it can like it can work, it can help you, but it's just your prospect know that you are using a script. So just I will say that don't use any script and just don't memorize word by word. And every sales call is different and every prospect is different, and so you have to deal with them differently. And if you want to learn more about sales, first of all do volumes and number games, then you should start at a certain point, start like basically improving your skills, the right skills, and learning advanced skills. And that's how I've closed every call. And I think you will never ever close like all the calls that you take, but you can pretty much close a lot of calls if you just focus on mastering the right skills. And just remember that sales is not a numbers game, and it's the game of having the right skills.